Let me tell you something that might sound strange at first. The people who achieve the most in life, they're often not the ones chasing success. In fact, they're the ones doing something far more powerful. They're becoming the kind of person success chases. Sounds like a paradox, doesn't it? But think about it. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to attract opportunities like a magnet? They walk into a room and suddenly everyone wants to work with them. They speak and people listen. They move and the world adjusts. These aren't the people desperately clawing for success. These are the ones who rebuilt themselves into something so valuable that success has no choice but to follow. This isn't just about confidence. It's not about faking it till you make it. It's not about fancy degrees or growing your follower count. It's about becoming, not chasing. Chasing success is like running after a butterfly. The harder you sprint, the faster it flutters out of reach. But when you cultivate the right garden, when you focus on your soil or your water, your sunlight, that butterfly lands on your shoulder, not because you chased it, but because you became the kind of environment it wants to be around. So how do you do that? How do you stop running after success and start becoming someone success runs after? It starts with shifting your focus from outcomes to identity. Most people obsess over results. The car, the house, the job title, the income. They set goals like I want to make $1 million, or I want to be famous, or I want to be the best in my field. Those things are fine to aim at, but they're not what builds the person who attracts them. Success isn't a finish line. It's a byproduct. It's the echo of who you are when nobody's watching. It's what follows the person who's built unshakable discipline, who shows up with consistency, who sharpens their skills every single day, who treats others with respect when there's nothing to gain. Think about a great artist, the one who doesn't chase fame or followers, but paints because they're driven by purpose, the one who keeps showing up in the studio, even when nobody's buying, the one who studies the craft relentlessly. That artist becomes so good, so refined, so magnetic, that eventually, they're undeniable. That's when success knocks. And the same is true in business, in fitness, in relationships, in life. You don't become healthy by chasing six-pack ABC. You become healthy by mastering the daily habits of movement, nutrition, and sleep. You don't become wealthy by obsessing over flashy cars. You become wealthy by mastering financial discipline, delayed gratification, value creation. You don't build a meaningful life by counting likes. You build it by living with intention, alignment, and integrity. It's not what you get that matters. It's who you become in the process. Now here's where most people mess up. They try to change their results without changing their identity. They say I want to be successful, but they're still waking up late, still scrolling for hours, still reacting to life instead of taking control. They're trying to decorate a house with broken walls. They want the rewards without the transformation. But life doesn't work that way. To attract success, you must become someone worth chasing, someone who holds themselves to a higher standard, someone who invests in themselves daily, not just when motivation strikes, someone who isn't swayed by trends or noise, but moves with clarity and direction. This doesn't mean perfection. It means you don't need to become someone else. You need to become the best version of who you already are. Strip away the distractions, the excuses, the comparisons. Get honest about your weaknesses. Face your fears. Learn relentlessly. Act with courage. Build momentum, not just moments. Every day is a brick. Every action a vote for who you're becoming. Here's the truth. Success doesn't care about your intentions. It doesn't respond to wishes. It responds to habits, to discipline, to resilience. You can't fake becoming. You have to earn it. So stop asking how fast you can get there. Ask how strong you can become. Because when you focus on becoming the kind of person success wants to be around, everything changes. Your confidence grows, not because you faked it, but because you earned it. Your reputation strengthens, not because you talked big, but because you delivered. Your skills sharpen, not because of luck, but because you showed up day after day when nobody was watching. You become a magnet, and people notice. Opportunities start finding you. People want to work with you, recommend you, open doors for you, not because you begged, but because you became valuable, you became rare. You became someone success chases. Let me ask you something. If your future self could watch your day to day, would they be proud? Would they say you're acting like someone building a life of excellence? Or would they ask why you're settling, stalling, making excuses? Because whether you realize it or not, you're always becoming something. Every choice you make is shaping your identity. There is no pause button. You're either growing or decaying, becoming stronger or weaker, more disciplined or more distracted. You don't need to wait for some big break. You don't need to wait until you feel ready. You just need to start becoming now. And that starts with ownership. Own your time, own your energy, own your learning, own your health, own your relationships, own your mission. When you take radical ownership, you take back your power. You stop blaming circumstances. You stop playing victim. You stop waiting for permission. And that's when the shift begins. You stop asking, what can I get? And start asking, who can I become? That one shift, it's everything. Because when you become someone who operates at a higher level, someone who shows up, follows through, and elevates others, success doesn't just find you, it sticks with you. That's the ultimate win. Success isn't about chasing the spotlight. It's about becoming the light, the kind of light that draws people in, that inspires trust, that creates value. And here's the secret no one tells you. Becoming that person. It's not about grand gestures. It's about the small, quiet choices you make when nobody's watching. It's getting up early when it's easier to sleep in. It's turning off distractions when everyone else is zoning out. It's finishing the task when you feel like quitting. It's saying no to what doesn't serve your vision. It's choosing growth over comfort, again and again. Over time, these small choices compound. They build character, they build competence, they build confidence, and eventually, they build a life where success doesn't have to be chased because it's already here. So the next time you feel behind, the next time you see someone else winning and wonder why you're not there yet, pause. Don't ask, how do I catch up? Ask, who am I becoming? Because that's what really matters. That's the real scoreboard. You can chase recognition, or you can build something that commands it. You can chase money, or you can develop skills that print it. You can chase attention, or you can create impact so deep it speaks for itself. Success is a mirror. It reflects who you are, not just what you want. So build yourself relentlessly, quietly, day by day. And one day, you'll look up and realize you're not chasing anything anymore because you became the kind of person success can't ignore. And when that happens, everything changes.